Hello, everyone. It's Patrick with That's Savvy, the YouTube channel with the magic middle E, which stands for everyone because we're all in this together. I'm very excited today because I finally figured out on the Canva website on how to get this recorded and to get to the long awaited receipt portion of my YouTube channel down. This is the first video of this series. I just went through the first 9 that I have in my phone. Here I put a little folder called receipts with a dollar sign. The first one is NCPMobile. That stands for Nielsen Consumer Panel. It's free to join. I do have referral codes for most of these. I think all but one. I will post in the description of this video. Please use those. It would be great. If you don't, that's fine. I still want you to just use them because I want you to make money on your receipts and use them for your family or for yourself, and just make money using them for your receipts, just because it's great. The NCPMobile one is scanning your groceries every week. They also have other little side surveys that they send out a lot, and they give you incentives quite frequently, actually. The surveys are, and then they do a side project. I just did one that I completed that was $25. So I know that I've been joining most of these since February of 2024, and I did all the math for you guys so you would know, and girls, about how much time I spent and all this. It's usually about 10, 15 minutes per app every night. It's not a lot of time. It does add up, of course, but when I'm sitting here watching shows or something with my wife on the couch, or with my son or whatever, watching shows, and just scan the receipts every week or month, whatever time builds up the receipts, and I get enough of them, I'll scan them. Not breaking the bank, but I was actually pretty shocked after I did all the math of how well it actually is just for these 9. So the first one, like I said, is the NCP one. I did have $50 in PayPal that I redeemed. My first video long ago, I did talk about how I rolled that over into my Fidelity investments, into my Roth IRA. So I'm sure that's made well with $50 by now. But I just did a special food panel that they had too, where I earned a $25 gift card, and you had to record your food that you ate I think they did it for a week, and you only had to do 4 days. I think I did 7 days or 6, but anyway, not too bad. Pretty good for $25. So the next one is IBOTTA. That's a 7-day limit on the receipts there. So that was a little tighter to do, yet you can't have them as long as some of the other receipts apps. I have only got 2580 out of that one. There's a lot more you can do on that one. I haven't really tapped all the resources in that one, because I really just my rhythm, or my functions that I do, is sit down the receipts and go through them all and scan them. I'm sure I could do better, but this is what my process is. The receipt jar one is the next one. I probably broke this one down more, because I did about 10 minutes a month for 18 months, and it's about 3 hours so far for about $40, which is about $4.50 an hour. I put a little frowny face on my notes, but these are a collective. You have to do them all. I do them all at once. So I put them in a little folder, and I have them in another one too, and I scan them all at one time. So sometimes it takes, a long time, but I try to get them done. The next one is Receipt Pal. So that one has a 10-day limit, and it looks like they limit you from 5 receipts per the same store, like 5 receipts from the same door in the same day. I guess if you want, like, if you had if you bought like a Coke and then or like if you worked at the store or something, they don't want you getting like 5 drinks or something. Like you had two or 3 breaks or something in a sandwich. They just don't want you doing. I guess they're just trying. They don't want you to limit too many receipts from the same store. But this one's $10. So this one's not the best, but I don't like to be negative on any of these because there's still limited of receipt apps, and I feel like you're still making money on these, which you're just sitting there on your couch scanning receipts. So it's pretty awesome. I think they all have their advantages. Merrifield is the next one. I haven't got any actually rewards on this one yet. I think there were issues with it at first, but it was probably me as well. But I think it's going to come around. I think it's gotten better. Fetch is a really good one. They show you their lifetime points. I have 61,718. That was enough for a $50 gift card at Walmart, or at Buffalo Wild Wings. You get Walmart too. I think it was 55,000 at Walmart. It was cheaper. It was less points at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's why I took that one. But you can do whatever you want. But Fetch is a good one and has lots of different programs, and there's many different things. I don't take advantage of them fully. I just scan the receipts and move along my day. Receipt Hog is another one. That's the next one, and it's I have redeemed $25 in PayPal currency since April of 2024 in that one. Frisbee is the next one. This one's a little different, so you can actually redeem it through like smaller amounts, like incremental amounts, like $3.58. I first did it for Amazon in October. I just went to see how the system worked, and it was pretty seamless. So I did it again in March of 2024, and it was like $26. I think I'm saving up for it now. That's why I haven't done it in a while. Probably saving up for Walmart, like maybe for gas or something. But Tada is the last one. It's different because it's in tandem with Swagbucks. So much harder to track because I do so much more with Swagbucks, and that's going to be like probably an entire video or 2 or 3. Because to be honest, Swagbucks we had a rough go, but it is pretty awesome. Swagbucks is great. I've seen so many mixed reviews on it, but we had some bumpy roads, but it is great now, and there's so much you can do with that one. I'll have to, that might be a whole series down the road. It definitely will be. It's going to be like an ongoing series because there's so many things you can do with Swagbucks, and you can really make a lot of money on a side hustle with Swagbucks. It's really good. Definitely recommend downloading that now. Anyway, I have referrals, codes that will be in the descriptions. But the important news is how much, like I said, I have made. I did calculations on this. So from the 9 video receipts from this video, I made from February of 2024, which is not necessarily true because I didn't have all these apps. I was still looking for them, but I just did that, and that was the beginning one I ever had. So really it was kind of like the summer of 2024, but like a year and a half. But I went ahead and said 2 years because I didn't want to be skewed statistically. I wanted to make sure it was giving you the best information. So it was $255.38 from these 9 video receipts app, or just from these 9 apps from this video. just from these 9 receipt apps from this video. Yes, I got it. And so I actually broke this down and I calculated it from the growth rate of just what I've been doing in my investment strategy, which I do what's called drip. So I reinvest all of my stocks that get a dividend, and I reinvest them into the same stocks. It's called drip, and reinvest them into them. So it would gain, from just doing these receipt apps, it would gain $2,189.40 over 10 years. Just from these 9 apps. It just sounds incredible. I know I'm probably geeking out, but this is why I created this. Entire reason why I created this YouTube channel was to help you all and to help everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you subscribe. I hope you comment. I hope you like the video. Everyone, please take advantage of it. It is worth it. And I will see you in other videos. Check them out. I'm definitely going to do more on this series. Thank you. Bye.